Welcome, Aquarius. This is your monthly focus, November 2019. My name is Tilly. This is Tarot with Tilly, and thank you. Thank you truly for all the positive, loving, supportive energy you send my way each and every day. We'll turn right to the cards here. And our first, oh, look at this. We have the moon. Right out of the gate is the moon for you. The opportunity to improve your plans, listen to your intuition for accurate guidance, face your fears, and grow stronger. So, an opportunity to improve your plans. So, where would you like the improvement to be? Start thinking about it, writing it down, contemplating on it, praying on it, affirming to it. Write your mission statement as if it's already happened. Listen to your intuition. So if you think it's right, it probably is. And if you think it's wrong, it probably isn't. Or it probably is wrong. This is really following your inner guide this month. Starting with the moon card, it's always about your inner truth, your emotion, your values, your integrity. The things that make you you, the things that they can't take away, they're yours. Listen to that inner voice. It will lead you in the right direction this month. Face your fears. Now, this could be in work and career and not excelling because you're worried that you're going to be putting out all this extra energy and no one's going to even notice, or you just don't think you've got it in you, or somebody once upon a time told you that you couldn't, so you still believe that you can't, but you can. Face your fears. Move past them. What's holding you back? What's that excuse you always use on why you don't do what you want to do? For years, I smoked. And when people would say, oh, you should quit, I'd say, oh, well, it's the only bad habit left. I've got to have one. What a load that was. But I had to say something to justify the fear of, well, actually gaining weight, becoming like really cranky and miserable. But it's been like 6 years now, so... But there was a fear for the longest time, or the fear of not being able to do it. I didn't want to try it because it was so hard to do. And if I didn't, then what does that say about me? And, the 1,001 reasons that we can come up with why we can't move forward in a certain direction. And it's facing that. It's facing our truths that we've told ourselves and actually defining whether or not it's true, if it's fact or if it's fiction. We have the wheel card. What strong cards for you? New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Well, this could be just about in any area of life because it is the middle card. But this is talking about new beginnings. There are so many signs. So if you watch your moon sign or your ascending sign, your rising sign, or your sun sign, it'd be interesting on how many times you got new beginnings. Because quite a few signs had cards for new beginnings. Not the wheel. The wheel, this is the first the wheel's been out, but new beginnings, new starts, end of delays. So where do you really feel that you've been held back? Where are you ready to throw in the towel? Don't do that. Do not do that. Do not throw in that towel because it's the end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. Finally, the tide changes. Finally, you can move forward. Finally, you're not fighting the current anymore. That's what the wheel card is all about. Our third card is the Ace of Michaels. So, wow. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. This has been a card in many readings as well. And I get the clear up communication problems with others. Mercury will be in Scorpio for the entirety of November. And for the majority of it, it's retrograde, right? So a lot of times retrogrades are extremely hard, but it was kind of like got a little kiss from Venus as Venus flew by while Mercury was going into retrograde. So it should be a little bit more about creating a harmony in our lives, a harmony with others, and wanting to strive towards compromises and getting along and working together. So clear up communication problems with others. The stars are definitely giving us the energy in order to do that. So look at where you need to mend some bridges, where you need to have a conversation, where you need to clear the air, and find a time this month. Now, also when we're with Mercury retrograde, things aren't understood, things aren't clearly explained, words get lost, we forget to say things. So if you're going to have a very important conversation during the month of November, I would highly recommend that you practice it first before you just go out and give it a try with a couple of bullet points in your head. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow the bumps in the road to hinder your progress. So whatever is thrown at you, you are more than capable of handling it. Let's get the other deck going here. We'll pull a card for work and career. The Chariot. Chariot says to just, whoa, hold on a minute. Which direction do you want to go? Because that's the way you're going. There's no turnaround point. So think it through. Pause, reflect. Now, I'm laying it with the moon and the wheel. So this card is here to tell you that before you leap, look. Before you jump, look. It's important. Or you'll find yourself way off in Never Land, down a rabbit hole. The Chariot is asking you to just back it up for a second, to think it through before you take any major leaps, because the leaps will be there for you to take. And the right one will be there, and a lot of other ones probably too. So you want to pick the right one for you, the right choice. An opportunity to improve your plans, new beginnings, ends of delays. Listen to your intuition. So, in saying that, do not be jumping off the diving board. Stick your toe in the water first. Make sure that is what you want to do going forward. So it's asking you to just, not that great things are not going to come your way. The great things, I can't say them not coming your way, but some of them are very short-lived and only a few happy smiles, and some of them are great and big and wonderful. So think things through carefully before you make decisions, please. Love and relationships, we've got the Six of Pentacles. It's about the give and take. And plus there's 3 people here for love and relationships. So I would have to almost think that this is more about you within the collective, you with groups of people, more than 2. So it could be family settings, absolutely. A wonderful new idea. A change in direction that offers happiness. So be open, be very open, and go with the flow to different things to do within the relationships that you are in. Adding something new to it, trying something different. And these could be very radical or very mundane things, but change is definitely going to happen in many of your relationships. I don't think 1 or 2. I think in many of your relationships, the close relationships, they gain more meaning, more depth. They dissipate. And make sure that there is a balance in these relationships. Make sure that there is a give and take in these relationships. Make sure that you are supporting them, but that they are supporting you as well. And this could even be with groups of people, because I immediately thought 3 people for love and relationships. It could be more so in groups that you're finding this energy rather than the one-on-one. Routine, health, and well-being. Your spirituality is the Queen of Swords. Be true to yourself. This is a month to be true to yourself. That you will be able to work through any roadblocks. That there are new beginnings, new ideas. Think outside the box. I know it's not too hard for you. Listen to your intuition. Opportunity will swing your way. I guarantee it. In saying that, think before you leap, please. Look before you jump. And stand in your truth. If somebody told you once upon a time that you couldn't, or you shouldn't, or you mustn't, chances are they weren't right. You were all along. It's time to tap into that beautiful person that you are with your gifts and talents and take them forward. If you're looking for new relationships, we did have an ace. So new relationships are very, very possible. And I think that they would be very supportive, very loving relationships if you were to get into a relationship right now. I do have the well-being cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks. The teachings of Abraham. The universe is big enough to fulfill my every intent. The universe is big enough to fulfill my every intent. The universal manager has the ability to bring everybody a vibrational match to what they are giving their attention to without depriving anyone else of what they are wanting. Okay, so that's on the back of the card, just so. Cool deck, huh? There's more than enough for anything and everything to go around. There's more than enough. And when we start thinking that we can have it because there's more than enough, we're not going to be depriving anybody else, or we have to wait till a certain amount of it is used up before we can even get to it. It's raising a vibrational match. Dylan, no. Dylan is very excited about raising your vibrational match to the things that you want, to the good energy you want. Until we meet again, remember, we do love you. I love you.